This is not going to be a long video, because for the vast majority of this game, essentially absolutely nothing happened. Avs lose to the New York Islanders 1-0. I gotta be honest, you did not miss much if you didn't watch this game. You probably could have gleaned that final score simply by looking at the starting goaltenders. Varlamov was in net for the Islanders, and when the Avs play ex-players, generally bad things happen. Apparently when they play an ex-goalie, that means a shutout. The first period, the Islanders completely imposed their will on the game. They dominated possession, and when the Avs did get the puck in the offensive zone, they almost exclusively forced them to take shots from the perimeter and the point. There were basically zero quality opportunities for the Avs in the first. The thing is, even with the Isles dominating possession, they regularly settled for low-quality chances as well. While they were able to get rebounds and continue pressuring, the shot would then come from a pretty decent distance out, allowing Francouz to make some easy saves. Both teams would get power play opportunities. The Isles would look a bit dangerous, but the Avs would manage to kill it off, and the Avs would look absolutely terrible. The Avs get outshot 15-5 in the first, and no surprise that it's 0-0. I don't think either team really had a true high-quality chance. The second period was, in some ways, the opposite. The Avs got the better of the possession. They got more shots on goal, and they even got a couple of quality chances, but not very many. I don't know any other way to describe this type of hockey other than just boring. On offense, both teams were settling for junk, and on defense, especially on the Isles side, that was their whole game plan. They wanted to play boring hockey, and I get it. You're trying to win a hockey game. It doesn't matter if it's exciting or boring, but from a viewership standpoint, God, that's hard to watch. So the game is cruising right along with nothing too interesting happening until a weird and awkward play finally gives the Avs a real opportunity. Some stuff happens before this clip starts, but for now, the Avs just circle the zone a couple of times here. They don't even possess the puck very well. Cole slips up with the puck there, but it eventually gets to the near side, and Burakovsky finds some room to work with here, able to assess the situation, and just off screen, streaking down the middle, is Nikita Zadorov. A bit of a rare pinch from him, but he opts to go for it. Burakovsky does a nice job to find him. Varley takes a little bit of a screen in front, and Zadorov fires off a beautiful wrist shot here that just finds its way through. So the Avs score first in this game, and yet the final score is 1-0 Islanders. I wonder how that could happen. Yes, the offside challenge. The Islanders challenge this almost immediately. There are a couple of looks. The puck is flipped very high up in the air and is still up there when it crosses the blue line. A few looks, it's very, very inconclusive, but if you look very closely, and I'll do my best to outline the puck here, from this angle, you can see it does appear to be offside. Did that puck being offside have absolutely any effect on the goal that ultimately happened? That's a hard no. But again, by the rulebook, that is the correct call. I've been over this a number of times already this season. You know I'm not a fan, and we'll leave it at that. And of course that would happen in this game, because the goal of this hockey game was to be the most boring thing on all of television tonight. Spoiler alert, it succeeded. So with the goal called back, that is how the game rolls into the end of the second period. Fairly even, extremely boring, 0-0. The third period was, for the most part, more of the same. I did feel the Avs got a couple of more dangerous chances in the third period. Varley actually had to play some decent goaltending work in there, but he made the saves he needed to, and then the Avs give up a quality chance, and naturally, that puck goes in legally. The Avs have cleared a puck out of their own zone here, but the Isles maintain possession. I'm assuming this is at the end of a shift, because Tyson Jost is just skating through quicksand for the entire rest of this clip. The Isles turn it back the other way, leaving Jost behind, and he just never catches up. From there, you're going to see McKinnon try and step up and get into a passing lane and be aggressive here, but it just does not work out, and he ends up behind the play as well, creating a 3-on-2 opportunity for the Isles here. Graves is left to defend 2 players on his side of the ice. It's a very tough situation, and the Isles kind of run the go-to-the-net pick play that forces Graves to fall back and basically takes him off the shooter entirely as Lee walks in, and he's going to go short side on Francouz here. You know, it's a very good shot, and I don't want to blame Francouz that much. He only gave 1 goal up in this entire game. That's enough to win 90% of games that the Avs play, probably more than 90%. This one he just can't handle, and that is your game-winning goal. The rest of this third period was just kind of gross. The Isles' play style is perfect for playing with a lead. The Avs struggle to break out at all. They're able to be aggressive on the puck while still setting up extremely safe. They hold their blue line extremely strong, and the Avs struggle to even get in the offensive zone most of the time. That text that just came in on my phone is far more interesting than anything that happened in this game, and that text just says, "Sup." The Avs do get a power play in the second half of the third period, and it was just as bad, if not worse, than their 5-on-5 play, completely smothered by the Islanders. They really don't even get a quality opportunity. The closest they came was a nice little move by Cale Makar, gets himself into the high slot, and then he fires the puck high and wide. A key factor for the Avs in this game, the few chances they did get inside of the circles, they missed the net too many times. This game had 32 shots on goal for the Avs and 33 for the Islanders, but it may as well have been 15 for each because half of them were almost entirely irrelevant. Floaters from the point that the goalie got to see the whole way. Easy stuff. The game went out with a whimper as well. The Avs struggled to get enough possession to even get Francouz off the ice, and when they finally did with a minute and a half left, they would not even record a shot on goal for that entire 6-on-5. This was a brutal game. The Avs just could not muster any offense. I don't want to put too much stock in it. I think if you give a 7-game series between this team, the Avs are going to find the holes in that defense. Varley would not do this every single night, although being an ex-Av, you know, he might do it a few too many times, but I think the Avs over a longer stretch would eventually solve a lot of these issues. Thankfully, barring a Stanley Cup appearance, the Avs only have to play the Islanders twice a year and only once in New York, so they can go ahead and put this horribly boring game behind them and never think about it again. Yeah, that's all I got because just nothing really happened in this game, so that is the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching, and as always, head on over to thednvr.com for more coverage of the team, and consider subscribing to help support us. I am Rudo, and that game was so boring it actually got me sick.
Avalanche time, come on, grab your friends, we're going to the playoffs again.